What's up, YouTube? Gonna do a toolbox walkthrough for this month. This is the last video of probably this toolbox. Snap-on rock and roll truck came, and I upgraded into a little bigger box because I'm going to outgrow this one in probably a year, because this one's pretty full now, and I've only had it a year. I looked into putting a side cabinet on it and an upper cabinet, and that was going to cost me about $4,500 to do that, which, first of all, that's ridiculous. But yeah, and then 5 years that would be full, and the top cabinet would be full, and that's maxed out. With the Masters series, you can't go any more than that without some modifications and building some custom stuff. But yeah, but for a little bit more money, I could step from a Masters to an Epic. So that's what I ended up doing. I ended up ordering me a new Epic. They gave me more money for this box than I gave for it last year. Or was it a year and a half ago? I can't remember. Whenever. But yeah, I really like this box. I like blue, but I'm not a big fan of blue. My toolbox that I want is orange. So I ordered a orange Epic. This is a 54, I believe, main, 74 wide total with the power cabinet. The one I'm getting, I'm stepping into an 84-inch Epic, which is base, nothing on it, no cabinets, just a hutch and the bottom. Set up similar to this, except I'll have a power drawer instead of the power cabinet. But I'll have to move my bench over and stuff, because it's going to interfere with the cage door there. But that'll be easily solved. It's orange with black trim, totally blacked out. We've got the black logos and all that stuff with the bedlined top too. So yeah, it'll be pretty cool. But I figured I'd give you a tour of how this one evolved into what it is right now. Pretty much up here is a little bit of my work area. I do some little stuff. Do a lot of stuff on the Eaton mat here. It'll keep some of the bed liner in better shape. This part's for the Trans Am, the manual for the Trans Am, original manual. Got some different sprays, which I also keep a couple up here. Got my big 12-volt Milwaukee underhood lamp there. Just keep my magnet trays up on the side there. My pure Pliers signs, my keys hanging there. Got some Allens up there, the shallow, or not shallow, the stubby snap-on Allens there. My tray with a bunch of junk on it. And of course, it's got the light that shuts off, which my new Epic's gonna have that. I just gotta adjust this. It's out of adjustment a little bit. There we go. That moves. It's magnetic. So yeah, first drawer, sockets, ratchets, torque wrenches, snap-on digital, half-inch torque wrench, snap-on 3/8 digital torque wrench. Standards over here, metrics on the left and standards on the right. Blue Power, Cornwell's cheaper brand impact sockets, 3/8 and half-inch, both standard metric. Full array of deep, semi-deep, shallow, 3/8, same with the quarters. I'm going to do the same setup on the opposite side. Of course, an Epic box with standard. I just haven't done that yet. I don't use a lot of standard. Use more standard in my own stuff. A long 3/8 snap-on ratchet, a gear wrench quarter, which I actually do really like that ratchet. I am going to get a snap-on quarter short though. I got a snap-on flex head quarter, snap-on 3/8 with the grip, Matco breaker bars, the little baby. My favorite, snap-on 3/8 ratchet, the shorter one. Gear wrench wobbles. Don't use them a lot. Of course, the 1/4 inch and 3/8 snap-on wobble extensions. These are the 2+. If you stick the socket all the way back, it locks it like a normal extension. Cornwell extensions back there. Some snap-on 12-point stuff all over here and there. I just haven't got anything to hold them yet, but I will. for the first drawer, I got rid of my Craftsman drawers. I saved those sockets out of it and sold the toolbox to one coworker here. But yeah, my Bosch quarter-inch nut driver, pretty basic. Some quarter-inch impact driver adapters, 45. Yeah, some more half-inch 12-point stuff in the back there. You close this up. You come down one more. Like I said, though, if you look up here, I'd put the standard in there and be totally full. And I plan to get a quarter-inch torque wrench, and I like to keep them all in the same drawer. The drawer that's in the Epic is designed to hold every one of Snap-on's sockets they make, sets, pretty much, is what they said. So, and yeah, the sheet they got it in there, they got a printout that shows you everything that's set in there, and you can fit a lot of stuff in there, some organization. Of course, I can buy their racks to hold these 2 sets, and I do plan to do that. That will happen. Just like these racks. I do like those, so I will probably do that in the Epic box. And of course, I'm just going to expand too. Like I said, my standard selection, once again, you go metric on the left, standards on the right. As you can see, my standard wrench selection's not real high. In the, I got my snap-on set, my small snap-on set. I do want to get a gear wrench, or not gear wrench, but well, the gear wrench, the ratchet wrenches from Snap-on and Standard. I got their metric ones. Awesome. Way better than gear wrench, in my opinion. I like them way better than gear wrenches. That being said, all my 6-point wrenches are gear wrenches, both sets. They don't come with a rack. I bought these off Amazon. They're kind of a really flexible, rubbery plastic. Very nice. My crescent wrenches, there's our Matco. You can flip this around and it kind of acts like a pipe wrench, I believe is what it is. Sunex stubbies, standard, metric, like I said, 6-point gear wrenches, standard metric. Standard, cheap, I think they're Timken, something like that. I bought them off Amazon a long time ago. Just cheap crow's feet. I don't use them very often. Some Sunex line wrenches. I got a full Sunex set over here, the 25-piece wrench set. Really nice set. Got a lot of bigger wrenches that I don't use a lot in the ATV shop of things, but it does come in handy a lot. There are a few sizes that you do get up into. It goes to 32, 8 to 32, and I don't think it skips anything. So you come down into the third drawer. Got the hammers, punches, pry bars, my air vacuum, picks, Matco picks, got some bigger pick set, more Matco picks, the shorter ones, long snap-on picks, Cornwell race drivers, snap-on pry bar set, cheap Pittsburgh pry bar, Sunex, Taiwanese, centering rods, ladyfoots, whatever you want to call them. Set of snap-on punches back there. Set of cheap Harbor Freight fiberglass handled hammers. Actually, for what you pay for these is a really nice set of hammers. I do someday going to step into some snap-on ball-peen hammers, but just to get a little better handle, because the handles are a little small for some of them, for the bigger ones anyways. Got my dead blow, my 3 sizes and snap-on. Got my Matco big bad hammer, dead blow. Got my axle popper kit. That's a Matco. Also, them are really good for Rangers and stuff. CV axles on a Ranger. Come over here, junk drawer. That's where I keep a lot of my documents and receipts and stuff. Down here's my electrical drawer. Got a little bit of everything in here. Got some cheap Titan crimpers. Very nice set of crimpers. You can get these on Amazon for like $22. Very nice. Down below that is the Matco kit that's got all the different jaws, whatnot, barreled, open barrels, Delphi weather pack, all that. Got the Matco single-handed soldering tool. Not bad. I don't use it very often, but when I do, it's handy. some Tessa tape, 3M tape, dielectric grease, some more dielectric grease, painter's tape for different things, some bigger solder, flux, 2 more types of solder right there. My power probe butane torch, power soldering iron kit, I guess. Then my power probe butane torch right there. Then back. My Cornwell test light, all my Lyle's pin tools right there. My cheap Echois multimeter, which I'm definitely going to replace to a better one. Just a roll of 3M Super 33. Matco's probe kit, back probe kit, 20 piece, very nice kit there. Your various cutters, you got them Clipix cutters. Them are awesome for cutting bigger wire like amplifier wire. Matco strippers, snap-on crimpers, just a pair of snap-on dikes. Got the little short Matco 3-piece set down there too, and a set of angled OTC crimpers. A deburr tool, I bought that off Amazon as well. Nice tool. Got the new bits for it. Spark tester, just Lyle spark tester. Come down in this drawer. This is all my electrical stuff, and self-tapping screws. These E-volt things, these E-volt ends are very nice. You can get this kit off of Amazon for 30 bucks. I got a piece here I ended up cutting off for something, but they heat shrink really nice, and you really can't see that. But yeah, the heat shrink really nice. Crimp really good if you got the Titan crimper. This was crimped with that Titan crimper. Really nice, really good solid connection there. But like I said, you can get that kit for $30 some off Amazon. I think $34 what I paid for it. Very nice kit. Comes with all kinds of sizes, butt connectors, eyelets, spades, everything. Really nice kit for the money. You can buy individual bulk containers of different stuff from them. Very nice stuff. A cheaper non-heat shrinkable piece set. A sealed crimp connector, a Waytec. Some more random butt connectors. This is all butt connectors here. This underneath here is just one of them cheap Walmart electrical kits. Some random barrel connectors, because I know I use them on a few different things. Self-tapping screws, fuses, more self-tapping screws. There's hose clamps, grommets, everything. Some big inch heat shrink tubing. Some Electro Duck 3-to-1 heat shrink, dual walled adhesive. Down there, fuses, my SMD DD1, some butane, some more 3M tape, fuse taps, some more cheap heat shrink. And that's pretty much done on that bank. I guess we'll go over here into my favorite drawer here. My power cabinet. I do like this power cabinet. I'm going to miss the cabinet. They discontinued the cabinet because a lot of people didn't like it, but I actually like this cabinet. It's not the most adequate use of space, but it does suit what I do very well. Got my 1/2 inch big heavy Milwaukee fuel brushless impact, the big bad boy one. Got their non-brushless, non-fuel drill, 1/2 inch drill. Not a bad drill, still a good drill. Got their M18 heat gun. Not a bad heat gun. Obviously the quarter one will do a little better, but this is for just quick heat shrinks. Very nice tool. Their new stubby 3/8 M12 12-volt impact. Love this bad boy. This thing has replaced my daily driver, as I like to call it, which is the 210, I believe. No, yeah, 210 foot-pound 3/8 M18 gun. Much nicer gun. The only downfall is the head is a little bigger and bulkier in places, but out of the handle curving back instead of being straight like this one, gets your battery out of your way a little bit more. And of course, this is the big 4.0 battery. I can put my little batteries in it, my little 2.0s, and it'll take even less space. But yeah, I really like that impact. That's now my new daily driver as far as impacts. One of my favorite impacts, my 90-degree angled impact. I love this bad boy. A lot of people thought it was funny when I bought it, but I use the crap out of it, and that's a really nice tool. Go ahead and put it over. One of my new collections, or one of my new additions to my collection, the M12 soldering iron. Really nice. I've used the crap out of this in the last couple of days. I've had it for about a week and a half now. Really liking it. That's a great tool. I use it more than my butane now. Heats up faster than my butane does, and when you put the 4.0 battery in it, it will stand up a lot easier, and of course you can tilt the head and all that. Got my Cornwell die grinders, quarter-inch die grinders. Just got 2 of them here. Got the 90 and a straight. Got them cheap on sale. My 2 Milwaukee chargers. All my 18-volt batteries. I believe I have 2, 4, 6 of those, and 4 12 volts, 2 4.0s, and 2 2.0s. My 12-volt tire air compressor. I use that really nice in the ATV field, because this will pump up an ATV tire quick, and you can just set it to 10 pounds, 15, 20 pounds, whatever you need. Hit the button, walk away, let it run up to pressure, and it kicks off. So that's pretty nice. Sometimes in the electric soldering iron's not going to be enough to solder, or you're going to be soldering for a long time. Don't want to waste the battery. Go ahead and got my cheap Vespar, I think it is. Something like that, or Vista, or something like that. I don't think the name's on anymore, but cheap soldering iron with stand. Desoldering iron, handy. My light, my charger for my light, a Dremel, I don't use very much anymore. Heat gun, and way in the back there's my M18 non-fuel Sawzall. I don't use it enough to upgrade to a fuel yet, but yeah, that's pretty much all my impacts and tools. My electric tools, love it. Love all what I got. Got all of them for a good reason. They all seem to be pretty good. Hardly ever use air anymore. Use air just for the die grinders, but if I got a quarter-inch die grinder on M18 or M12, I'd definitely use that more than I would air. Then we'll come over here. My probably most disappointing drawer out of my whole toolbox is my screwdriver, taps, and, well, I don't have any taps yet, but my thread restorer kit, the plug restorer kit, 14 millimeter for a LS motor. I used that on the 4.8 liter when I fixed the plug. Matco impact driver. Really like that impact driver. It's pretty solid. This pops off. It's a 3/8 anvil at that, so you can use regular sockets or your impact Torx bits. The little Cornwell bit tool kit. That's a really nice kit. Got some security bits in there. I like the little wrench and that. Really nice tools. A really nice little kit. Got some cheap angled screwdrivers. I found them at, I believe it was a Shopko, in the cheap bin for like $2.99. Or no, $1.99. And I've been looking for them. I said if I found a set of them, I'm buying them. I don't want to pay an outrageous price because I hardly ever use them. But when I use them in certain places, they're awesome. My Matco, one of my panel removal tools, cheap PT gasket scraper. My Matco higher up, made in Germany. Screwdrivers, really nice screwdriver. I like them a lot. You break the tip on them, they replace the whole screwdriver, not just the shank, which is nice. One of my favorites tools, my Matco extractor, really nice kit. But yeah, my tube cutter, pretty basic stuff. And here, do want to get a better set of screwdrivers, snap-on long handle screwdrivers. I'll do that when I get the Epic box and stuff. I got plenty of room in it, so I'll be adding different stuff. I'm also waiting on my wire caddy before I move on. Waiting on my wire caddy to put on my wire that was down in my electrical drawer. Get that all in a wire caddy, that'll be nice. Come to the next drawer. Pretty full drawer. If I wouldn't have my vice grips organizer in there, it wouldn't be near as full, but I like that. I can tell which pair of vice grips missing. All my hose clamp offs. I'm doing Pliers heaters, which is nice. Got the set of 3 snap-ons back there. Full set of vice grips. Some cheap, goofy angled ones. My fuel line removal tool, I really don't know why that's in this drawer, but hey, it fits. 2 set of tin snips. some locking jaw, or nah, some rib pliers, you know, you want water pump pliers, whatever you want to call them. Small set of snap ring pliers, some smaller set of Cornwell, more precision pliers, hose pliers, long needle nose, cutters, lineman pliers, regular pliers, you know, typical pliers. You go down one more. This is the creme of Torx drawer. This has got about everything I can think of for Torx in it. And yeah, now there's other Torx, of course, like security Torx, but this is all the stuff I use day to day. Allens, Torx, a lot. I'm using it on the ATVs and stuff. Most of them are Torx and Allens now, so especially Pliers. I got some long, medium long, semi-long, whatever you want to call them, Torx, long Torx. Got some more long Allens, long Torx back there. Craftsman set of E-Torx, Allens, Torx, and quarter-inch drive Allens. Harbor Freight T-handle Torx, not Allens. Not a bad set. Craftsman hex keys, or Allen keys. Some cheaper impact Torx bits, snap-on, standard, and metric Allens. Pittsburgh ball-ended Allens. Not a bad kit for what you pay for it. This was I got off the Matco truck. It's the Vim Tools S2 lifetime warranty. I do like this because in certain spots the little shorter than my normal longer Matco impact rated Allens. They're my go-to day-to-day use ones though. I use them a lot. Down here's kind of there's my good fluke, I guess I should say. It's the detachable face fluke, the 233. It's been having some issues lately, so I'm definitely going to replace it. Next one I get's not going to have a detachable screen, that's for sure. Harbor Freight serpentine belt kit. Nikos, whatever you want to call that. Step bit kit. Them are nice, especially when I do a lot of plastic work. My rivet, my thread, or not my rivet, my rivet nut certs, drill adapter. That's a pretty nice tool there. Got some hole saws, then a manual rivet nut cert tool. Irwin hole saw bit, some random hole saws, of course, a pulley puller kit, steering wheel puller kit, mighty vac kit, antifreeze tester, my Matco air saw, love that tool, great tool. My wire crimpers, hydraulic wire crimper I should say. This really cheap tool shop drill bit set, gonna upgrade to some better drill bits here real soon in the future. Dolled most of them up. Brake compressor tool, brake caliper compressor tool. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Most drawers are full. There's some that will definitely need, like my wrench drawer, needs some work on the standards. My socket drawer needs some work on the standards. But once I got to that point, if I'd have moved into getting 12-point sockets, because I'm going to replace my Craftsman with Snap-on eventually someday, or a better brand. I mean, the Craftsman are perfectly fine, but I kind of want some deep 12-point sockets to go along with them anyways. Gonna get a half-inch. I let my Craftsman fancy half-inch drive ratchet go, so I gotta get a new. Gonna go with a Snap-on, of course. That's the only kind of ratchets I'll own, but I had too many other problems with Cornwell. The Snap-on's more premium line of stuff is nice. Or not Snap-on, Craftsman. Premium line of stuff's pretty nice. But yeah, I'm a Snap-on ratchet guy, so, and wrenches. I like their wrenches too, their gear wrenches. But yeah, other than that, this is pretty much it. And yeah, it's got some junk stored up on there, my tool bags, whatnot, some more. Got some trays hanging off the side with some random stuff in it, some junk on the table. But yeah, other than that, got my Cornwell tire inflator, really nice digital tire inflator, love that too. Yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. So yeah, thanks for watching another Toolbox tour, and when I get the Epic all set up, I'll probably do a little review and overview and give you a point of view from going from a Masters to an Epic and see if it's worth going from a Masters to an Epic. Like I said, for me it was a no-brainer. They gave me more money than I paid for this last year, and it was only a few more $1,000s to go to an Epic than to add the side box and the top box. So yeah, and it's orange and black, so that's gonna solve all the problems. That's gonna be my, and the cool thing is it's just the 84 bottom with the hutch, so I can always add lockers. I can go 2 lockers wide on each side and add all lockers on the top later on. So cool, so we can do that and have plenty of room. So we'll catch you guys in the next video. Have fun. If you wrench every day, enjoy it. I try to, but yeah, speaking of wrenching, day's over and I'm still going to be over here wrenching on the old Trans Am. So yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one.